Hey y'all, it's February the 2nd, 2019. You might be able to hear this dang dog. She breathing loud. Just got done taking a walk. And I was walking there and I was just pondering, thinking about some stuff. I was reminded, because I almost plumb forgot, that tomorrow, a lot of y'all might not know, there's people all around the world come to this channel, and I appreciate every last one of y'all. But you may or may not know the Super Bowl is tomorrow. That'd be football, American football, the biggest game in the world, blah, blah, blah. Super Bowl's tomorrow. And I just remembered. And so I thought I would do kind of like how I do every year for the past few years. And I thought I would, come on and just express, like I've done before, that the Super Bowl is stupid. All right. I figured out this a while back. Now, you got to understand that I grew up in San Antonio, Texas, where everybody's a Dallas Cowboys fan. Or at least that's the way that it always was. And while I was growing up, when I was little, they were winning Super Bowls and stuff, man. It was really an exciting thing. People enjoyed it a lot here in Texas, but especially in San Antonio or the Dallas area or something like that. So I always had there was like a fondness. You get bred into a fondness of the sport here in Texas. All right, so, but now at this point, I realize very stupid, and for a number of different reasons. The first one that I want to go into, and obviously is the main one, should be the main one, is that the Super Bowl itself is 100% absolutely, pretty much undeniably rigged. Obviously. All right? Obvious. And I've known this for years, not only just because people have been saying it and talking about it, but because just watching them. I didn't see the last one, but I see bits and pieces every year I wind up seeing. All right? And the last couple of ones that I've seen were just preposterous. This and that happening. Oh, this happens. Oh, coincidentally, this happens. Oh, the game is magically changed around, blah, blah, blah. A lot of money changes hands. And I just want to go into that. If you're from America and, you're familiar with the Super Bowl, and you don't think that it's sewn up and down, left and right, absolutely, totally rigged. If you don't think that, you are almost retarded. You're close. You're close. You're very, very blind. You don't see. And there could be all sort of reasons for you not seeing, for you being blind in that regard. I would just submit to you for your considerations your anger. Your anger is making you blind. I'm not saying you're angry at a particular thing, but maybe you're angry at people. Maybe you're angry at your parents. Maybe you're angry at your life. I don't know. But it's making you blind. You can't see what is absolutely right in front of your face. All right? It's rigged. It's completely rigged. Every time. It's called money. Nobody cares. Oh, I won a Super Bowl. Oh, I got a ring and stuff. No, it's about money. All right. Shout out to all the people out there doing 100% Hoax channels and stuff like that. I appreciate y'all. Y'all my favorite, to be honest. But for all the people who might come past those channels and say, they're reaching, this and that, they can't prove anything or whatever. That might be the case. To point out news items all the time and say, hey, look, that's fake, that's fake, that's fake, that's fake. They all made them up. That's hard to believe, but the Super Bowl there's no question to it. There's no question. All right. And it's not to say that the people getting down with the Super Bowl are all the way completely incapacitated. These people probably get up and go to work and tie their shoes in the morning and stuff like this. These people probably have children. All right. So they are able to get some things done, but in certain categories, they're absolutely mentally challenged. All right. When it comes to the Super Bowl, they've got their blinders on. When it comes to the football, they got their blinders on. They can't see up from down. All right. So that's number one. I just wanted to put that out there that obviously, and when, see, football, for me, as the years go on, it becomes less and less exciting. Oh, he caught that ball. Oh, he caught that ball with one hand. Oh, he hit that guy. Oh. It's just like, who cares? It's over and over. I don't care. All right. But to watch the game in and of itself, and to know it's rigged, it becomes even more boring. It becomes very boring, and I'm not going to speak on the World Cup and the NBA Finals and the NHL, this and that, and the MLB. I don't have time, and particularly I can't speak as emphatically as the Super Bowl. I know the Super Bowl's rigged. It's completely obvious, all right? So that's number one. Got that out of the way. Number two, I go over to sometimes some people's houses, and for whatever reason, you can't talk them out of it. They'll have the television on all the time, all right? And, if it's a football game, they might have it on that, all right, because I hang around like dudes. Okay, so they have a football game on, and I've seen like maybe one or two, not complete whole games, but like parts of the game over the past few weeks, all right? And I have experience beyond that. But the thing is, what I want to bring up, and I bring it up to, my homies, all right? But, I don't want to beat a dead horse. So here's what I want to bring up. In case if you haven't heard, you go ahead and check it out. Every time there's a commercial on for football, for the NFL, it's the man in the commercial. First of all, I don't even like commercials. I can't stand them. But in the commercials during the football, during the NFL, during the Super Bowl, that to be guaranteed, all the men are homosexuals, right? And you already might know I'm not out here to hunt homosexuals down. I'm not here to accost homosexuals. I'm not trying to, ruin their lives or make their lives any more difficult. Not at all. But how is it that 100% of every single man, during every single commercial, is homosexual? You might say, oh, you're just reaching, they're not all homosexual. Look, every last one of those soy boys with those doughy looking, soft little, with the breasts and stuff, every last one of those just speaking in an effeminate whisper type, I'm afraid to say something offensive. Every last one of those little boys on the damn commercials, they're all homosexuals. And dude, 100% of people can't be homosexuals. This is organized. All right. Why do you think the halftime show is full of nothing but Cher and all sort of just effeminate, disgusting Beyonce and stuff like this? What does it have to do with football? Nothing. It has to do with turning you into a homosexual. Is it going to work on every single man? No, not really. There's a lot of men, a great percentage of men in this country who've gotten away from the NFL for particularly these reasons. No, it's not going to turn you homosexual, but it's going to turn some dudes homosexual. All right? Those dudes are very easily manipulated. I'm not crying over it, but at the same time, it's a program designed, first of all, is completely rigged, and all sort of grown-ups are pretending that it's real. Not only that, this program is designed to turn you homosexual, and it's not even hardly debatable. It's completely shameful and disgusting. All right. Anyways, I just wanted to holler at y'all about it. It's February the 2nd, 2019, and I appreciate y'all. Holler at me whether or not I'm right or wrong or something about this. You know what I'm saying? And I'll holler at y'all a little bit later.